Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the live stream. This is, I think there's music playing. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying out something new. Let me know what's going on out there. This is West Coast Podcast. It is now time for Rampage. Welcome to the live stream. My name is Zach from West Coast Podcast, here live in Hollywood, California. As Rampage starts up, welcome to the show. I think there's music playing. Let me know if there is or if there isn't. Trying something new here. This is the card right now. Let's check it out. As Rampage starts up, Samoa Joe will be taking on Josh Woods for the ROH World Television Champion. Matt Hardy versus Darby Allin, because why not? And Ethan Page versus Danhausen. And we got Penelope Ford taking on Willow Nightingale. Cannot wait to see that. It's Friday night. You know what that means. Let me know if this music plays or not. I don't know. It's out of here. It's gone. Let's get to the chats. Thank you, everyone, for coming on. Paul Levesque, fresh off of SmackDown. How you doing? The music is good. All right. Came in there. It is copyright free. And we have got Matt Hardy versus Darby Allin. Let me know how your weekend's going. Darby taking off a big old winter coat. All right. Let me know how you're doing here. I'm excited that Matt Hardy's getting back into it. I think he had some revelation today on his podcast about Jeff and anything happening with that. So hope Jeff comes back soon, nice and healthy. Just going to send something out to the guys. Pow. Back and I'm all yours. What are you looking forward to? Jericho again on commentary. Again, after trying to recover from a throat injury. Doesn't make sense. SmackDown was solid, Paul Levesque says. Main event was good. The European title is on SmackDown. Is that too many titles? We just got done making fun of AEW for it. Let me know what you think, Paul. I know you know what you're doing over there on SmackDown, which I will watch later. It is not on yet. It starts in an hour here on the West Coast. But let me know how you're doing, man. Men, women, everyone else, let me know what's up. I think we're going to get a solid wrestling match here. I think Matt has ring rust. Who do you think should be fired after the altercation between the Elite and CM Punk? CM Punk or the Elite? Good question, Carnage Rage. The investigation is what I'm counting on for this. Cody left because of the Elite. So I don't know if they're mean girl in it. CM Punk, I don't know. He's a crybaby, but I don't know if he makes stuff up. Let us know in the chat who you pick. NXT title. What's going on with the NXT title? Primetime, it's Rampage. Thank you all for joining on a Friday night. I know it's late wherever you are. We had Bailey versus Raquel. Toilet match with Zach. I love women's matches. Are you kidding me? Logan versus... We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Was the women's match not good tonight, Paul Levesque? Did you not book a solid women's match tonight? Let me know what you guys thought of SmackDown. Paul Levesque said it was solid. And did you hear Kenya Omega's joke that he wouldn't have hired 80% of the roster? No, I did not. I did not know that. If anybody else knew that, let me know. That's quite the statement. Where did he say that? That's crazy. Primetime. Primetime also says Jeff is coming back soon. That's good. He still has a court date, so he could still go to jail. So, but he is finishing up rehab. Good for him. Oh, the European title is on NXT. Okay. It was good. Oh, no, I love Raquel. And Matt says Raquel versus Bailey was solid. Okay. Yeah, I love Raquel. She's just, the only issue I have with her, she's so nice when she smiles. Like, she's so sweet looking. It's hard for her to be a heel in my eyes. I'm going to bring up Carnage's question yet again here. Let me know in the chats what you think. Who should be fired, if anyone? The Elite, the supposed mean girls with their burn book, or CM Punk, the crudgety old man. He's broken. He's beat up. He's old. He doesn't give fuck all what to do with Mindy's muffins. Am I too high? There we go. And that was supposed to be Kenny Omega, right? Primetime. Is this a little typo there? Is Kenya Omegas? That's not like someone with Luigi Primo coming to the fold. Liv versus Ronda, now an Extreme Rules match. It needs something. No smile tonight. All business. We're in our first commercial break. We got a lot going on. Raquel and Bianca and Rhea would be a good faction. I think Bianca should be on her own. And we're going to play the AEW game. We're going to let Knock play it first and let us know how it is. He's the optimist of the group. We're going to let him get us in on that game. So we'll see about that. Luigi Primo was so random and funny. So regarding Luigi Primo, Andrade's comments of like, now I should just come to the ring with tacos. Like that's, we'll see. I did watch some YouTube stuff after that. We're going to talk about that more on the show because I had some more stuff on when I did stand up today that he got brought up, which I thought was weird. But we'll talk about that on the show on Sunday. You can see me, Eric Knock, 4 p.m. Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. The pizza, I found out, if you haven't noticed, it is fake. I thought it was real pizza. He got me. So, all right. The main event was a fast-paced four-way tag. Winners face the Usos next week. I saw they changed that up. They had some Raw guys on there, Alpha Academy and Street Profits. They switched them up. I saw that. So, I heard that Triple H is currently in talks with All Japan Pro Wrestling into making NXT Japan. That would be something. Huh. Thanks for that, Carnage Rage. I just saw that Stardom and New Japan combined brought in a record gate for them compared to the last few years. Like, I can't remember what it was. It was in yen, so I couldn't. I didn't have time to figure out the configuration. But and Matt says fire whoever threw the first punch. That's CM Punk. Both sides say CM Punk threw the first punch. So Primetime says CM Punk and all the reports say he threw the first punch. There we go. Paul Levesque. Back to School collection. Then Braun came out to Leash Carnage. Then Gable came out next week on SmackDown. Otis versus Braun. If they left, I think they'll take care of Otis. Nice little thing off the ropes there by Darby. Ace Steel hit Nick Jackson. The eye, the chair. Yeah, just so messy. Ace Steel, I think, should go. I think Ace Steel should go. I don't think he's right in the head. Actually booked that match on my brand in the booking war. There it is. Paul Levesque, a big 2K player. When's the next 2K gameplay? We need Triton. There are some flops in the chat. Eric, there's some flops in the chat for you. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch Eric play. It's great. Paul Levesque is on there, and one of them booking against him. It's going to be wild. The schedules, again, are so off from the three of us. No, he works a lot of nights and takes care of stuff during the day. But you can see us all this Sunday. Matt Hardy. What do you think they should do with the Hardys? Do you think they should do one more quick run with them? It is just very odd because, again, I forgot the date, but Jeff does have a court date that could have him doing some jail time. So, did they say when Jeff is coming back? Whatever that was it Matt's thing or whatever? Delete. Like that he's still keeping that. Backslide work. How many people are on commentary tonight? I think 3. They might have 4. This is good wrestling. This is Darby Allin wrestling. Good thing that Matt's making him do this as opposed to craziness because you don't need all the craziness, and we know what happened last time. Matt Hardy got crazy. If Matt is finally getting TV time, then Jeff is around the corner. That's a good call, Primetime. And Primetime says he's defending his belt tonight. If you are new to the Rampage live streams, this is it. This is up for grabs every Friday. I have questions. They are pop culture, they are wrestling. It is a broad spectrum of questions. And if you're in the chats, you answer correctly. You answer first. You get the point. The person with the most points wins. This week I have 15 questions. So get ready. We got some champs in here. We got some new champs tonight. Nice bomb from Matt. That's a veteran bomb right there. Landed perfectly on his back. Good luck to all the challengers, Primetime says. What a nice champ. You watching anything this weekend? Anything good coming out? Is that Smile horror movie coming out? I don't get the premise. It comes out with someone else's smile on it. But everyone in the, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Chris Jericho. He needs to capitalize. Ooh. That was a little off. Primetime is going to be the Gunther of trivia champions. Darby got the win, as rightfully so. What do you think of Rings of Power? If anybody else watched it too, give your thoughts on that, or just give me a quick grade or a point out of 10. Got to get it going yet. So, all of us. The main event was a fatal four-way. No more contenders. Look at that lineup. Usos versus the Brutes. It's going to be a banger. No, Paul Levesque wants in. Top dollar carried 3 people on his back. That's pretty cool. Noob, thanks for joining the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. It's Friday night. Just finished season 5 of Cobra Kai. Was a little weak compared to other seasons. Possibility of Britt Baker being in the next season, but I have not even touched this show yet. I do want to watch it. So, oop, lights went out. Who is it? First 2 episodes, good, nice. Okay. Who is it? It is the House of Black going after Matt Hardy. There is no Buddy Murphy, Buddy Matthews, and of course, no Aleister Black. They did trademark the day after Aleister was released, which we're not even 100% sure on, but they did trademark House of Black. Brody King is a monster. I'm trying to get through. Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully she'll be in there. They could treat that kind of like, it sounds like they're treating that kind of like the new Chucky show. Well, they're kind of saying Malachi's gone then, if the head's off the snake. 2 hours next week. Join me for 2 hours. I'm going to have so much stuff going on. I already have like a laundry list of things I'm going to do for the show. It's going to be a fun show. I got my list all ready for everything. If there is anything you want, let me know. Put in the comments below. These chats go away after a while. I do not see them after a while. All right, we're going to get a 3-person match. There we go. Primetime. Jeff could come back at Arthur Ashe. The lights go out again. It's got to be Buddy. Fix your electric bill. Oh, they just disappeared. Okay. All right, that is it. Noob, what were you watching on HBO Max? I have an HBO Max thing in trivia. So something, yes. So HBO Max will come up again, Noob. I don't know, man. It is Sting. It is time for news and rumors. Let's get to that. I'll get to these next ones. I'll get to yours actually pretty quick here, Noob. News and rumors. Let me know what you think. This movie is doomed. This match is happening. It's happening in Saudi, which is fine. It's a match I don't care about. At a pay-per-view, I don't care about. So it'll just happen. It'll be what it is. Let me know what you think about that. I could give 2 shits about this match, but I don't know. This match is happening, though. The last rodeo, Mickie James is taking on Giselle Shaw. I'm excited for this one. Victory Road coming up September 23rd. Next week, I think part of the 2 hours, we're going to do our Victory Road predictions, so get those ready. And I'm sure Knock will be chomping at the bit to talk about Impact all week. So let them know, 4 p.m. Pacific time Sunday, if there's anything you think should be talked about on Impact, especially with Mickie James' last rodeo. The feuds are getting bigger and better for her, so I honestly do believe she will appear in WWE during her last rodeo. So I'm excited. And they switched this. Here's the original. Here's the new one. So just take a look at the slight changes. You can see I'm in both versions at the bottom. Kenny and the Bucks gone. CM Punk up top gone. Is it Lance Archer next to Friday, November 18th? Oh, is that Miro? I don't know. But there's still a duck in the corner. Help us out. Hit those thumbs up and subscribe. Help us out. Get rid of this fucking duck. That is that for that. And MJF got engaged. How mid of him. Nah, we love Young Love. Look at that. Happy as can be. MJF and his soon to be bride. We love Young Love so much on this channel. We love a good proposal. We love Young Love. That is it for news and rumors, but I'm going to go back to these chats really quick. Prime time, yes, Mickey James is so good. It is so random and so dumb. I don't know what. Whatever. It's a pay-per-view I don't care about. Logan Paul is not a face. Nope. And yep, prime time. He is engaged, but don't worry. He said something on Instagram. But here, Noob and Company. There we go. This week's Raw, 1.7 million rating. That's random. It is. It's down because of the NFL, but it's very odd. Last week's SmackDown was like 2.3, which is really big. I know Fox is loving that. And there's this stuff out there if you want to look. There's rumors about I think Comcast buying up the 52 billion dollar in debt Warner Discovery, and who knows what could happen with that WWE and AEW stuff. But the stuff is out there if you want to look at it. Let me know if you got any news or rumors out there. Yeah, it's just them. I don't know where Buddy is. I do not know where Buddy is. Prime time, yes, I do watch House of the Dragon. I am liking it. I actually really like it. It's small and condensed. I still don't trust it, though. I don't trust you, Game of Thrones, not for 1 second. Yeah, it's just to get people on TV for Arthur Ashe. Hulk Hogan, Laser Wolf, that has Big E in it. Yes, I have watched Laser Wolf. I like catching it randomly, especially to watch Rick and Morty. If you don't watch Rick and Morty's really fucking good. Start from the beginning. Rick and Morty's really good. Prime time, I said that because Mickey James is so good. Who should her last match be? Who should Mickey James's last match be? I think we should have Mickey James at WrestleMania, in my opinion. Wife number one. That's a good angle actually for him to work. I don't know, Prime time. I don't know how Logan Paul skips the line. Do they address it on SmackDown tonight? It makes no sense. I don't know if the title's on the line. All of us says yes. Paul, they're begging you in the chats. You got to change. Do it. Do it for the real ones. Oh man, we are back. Claudio is coming out now. This is random. Don't tell him how to book the show. He is the game. I think at some Dynamite he might have cleared that with the misses. Maybe it was the misses. I don't know. You can look it up. Let us know. But that is it for news and rumors. I'll just keep Slim J up while Tony Schiavone's talking to 2 members of the Blackpool Combat Club. Will Slim J show up in the Blackpool Combat Club? In response to that, Kevin Hart. Asuka was Mickey James' first opponent on her return to WWE, so hopefully Asuka will be her final opponent at WrestleMania. I'm down with that. Very down with that. Nice call, noob. The sun is setting over beautiful Hollywood Hills here. How's the weather where you are? Pardon. Have to eat dinner yet? ROH needs something. So Warner Brothers Discovery is really up for cheap TV. I don't want to say cheap like isn't like cheap is crap. I mean like cheap to produce TV. And they are looking at AEW as positives for their brand. Maybe an ROH show coming soon. Hopefully, I don't like all this shit on Rampage and Dynamite. Don't close your show with another company's titles. That's another problem that happened this past week. Yeah. I think she'll do just fine under Triple H. I don't think she's in the Hall of Fame. Anyone in the chat knows Mickey James in the Hall of Fame? And Mr. Levesque, what is going on in the Hall of Fame this year? Paul Levesque. Just so you know, it's Paul Levesque. Paul Levesque the game. Need two Advils. Oh, you give him the headache already. You're in his head prime time for the trivia. You're in his head. Trivia's coming up. We have a topic next commercial from a viewer. We did a noob topic last week. This week, Matt's got a topic, a viewer topic for us to discuss for Survivor Series. So let us know what you think about that when we talk about it. Oh, Jericho, you already have matches coming up. So we're going to talk about the viewer topic for Survivor Series, and then it's trivia time. And the shit talk has already begun in the chats. I hate the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's so awful. The game's getting carried away. You can't get carried away when you got beautiful skies like this. So now he's going for an ROH title. Prompts the tap. That's a veteran move. He prompts the "you got tap" chant. Speaking of Asuka, yeah, I have to agree with you guys on Asuka because her current character is, of course, getting stale and is constantly dancing. It's a heel turn. It's got to be a heel turn coming. It's just got to. Triple H is aware of all the stuff that she's done out of WWE, so I think you're onto it, noob. Jasper Inner Circle, Inner Circle. Other people shine better and they're better to watch on TV. Something's brewing in the chat. I'll get to it when it's finished. Chris Jericho. So this is going to be his Arthur Ashe match. It doesn't matter that you have been champion Ring of Honor because it's a totally different Ring of Honor. This is like being a WCW champion. This is like being an ECW champion in WWE. Thank you for joining AEW Rampage live stream. Appreciate you all. Prime time. Here we go. This is Paul Levesque. He's just off a live show of SmackDown. So here we go. Prime time. That's from Paul Levesque. He was born at Arthur Ashe Stadium. All right, Grand Slam. I was waiting for this match since the twirl on top of the cage. It is. Both of them should be bigger stars. They should be single stars. So I'm fine with this, and especially, the voice from Claudio. I think it's better now at Arthur Ashe, so there's more build up, more fans will be pumped and kind of expecting it, but it's fine. You got two big single stars there, and they just kind of had the belts on there for a random reason. Oh, he's going to count this as his 8th title instead of the AEW title. He's going to say the ROH title is going to be his 8th title. I'll win and shut you up for good. Your mouth goes like TK mouth does. You know what goes worse than his mouth, Paul Levesque? His nose. Jade is on. Cut the shit. If I didn't have neighbors, I'd yell at Knock. Knock is here. Knock is what's cooking. Welcome. Woo! Mickey James's last rodeo, Knock. It's hot. Falls and gets squashed like Braun Strowman. Brian Strowman. Combining people now. You still work here? Which one is this? I know there's Evil East and there's another one that were like a pair. But which one is this? The one that still works here. Diamante. Okay, thank you for saying who you are, Diamante. Oh, oh, who's that? Who is the OG baddie from the 305 that Diamante is bringing? Diamante versus Jade at Grand Slam. We get Jade at Grand Slam, so I don't care. Prime time with the chats, the trash talk. Penelope Ford out now. Our usual one women's match slash segment of the night. We just got a women's segment, but we need more TK. We need more. Admire this. I love the. I just love Sunset here. Diamante, thank you. She's dating Kira Hogan. Okay. Noob says she's barely cut a promo. I mean, Io Sky cut a promo tonight. She's not even marketable in WWE. She was a star in NXT. Now she's nothing but an anime character that fans keep praising. We saw how Paul Levesque, who's in the chats, used Io in NXT. I think it's a slow build. If not, I'll be disappointed. Noob, I will say that. She's very marketable from a watch this match standpoint. So all of us is trying to shut everyone up. Oh, Mercedes Martinez. That's who it could be. This boxhead guy, Kip. Boxhead guy. That's just that should be an action figure. That's a marketable action figure. One Advil with every WWE comment. Don't OD on that. You'll be talking like Tony Khan and then dead. Everything in moderation. Oh, Thanksgiving Eve. 2-hour Rampage next week. I might have to just get into the next topic. Next commercial break. We'll get into the topic. It is a topic, a viewer topic. If you have any topics that you want brought up on a future Rampage stream or the show with the guys, leave them in the actual comment section. So this mysterious chat fades away on me, and I can't read these comments. Matt says Io Sky will break out eventually once she's done running around with Bailey. I think so. Or once Damage Control needs to like get some grit in them rather than just the ding dong stuff. There's two. Mercedes Martinez might be. That's a good call, and it has to be her. They have to use her more. I know she's helping out backstage too, like Deeb. Deeb, I did not really like how Deeb looked on Wednesday. It's very weird to see her. She's just a little put out, but she's a good one in the backstage as well. Io Sky is great and can do a mean split. Not touching that. The trivia champion ask a trivia question. You can ask me any question. 3 Advils. Penelope and Willow. They got such good women on their roster. They really do. They have to showcase them on television during Grand Slam. Just pay attention, and we'll talk about it as we watch Rampage next week for 2 hours. How the women were portrayed on their biggest television show of the year. Obviously, if something happens, then something like Punk coming back is a big one. But for them, this is a huge deal. The Arthur Ashe show. It's 2 nights, 2 hours on Rampage. I have to do this right now. We have to, ladies and gentlemen, acknowledge him. Roman Revolver R12 is here. He is the one. Roman Revolver, we got a topic coming up about Survivor Series and you and the Bloodline from our viewer, Matt. We're going to talk about that in the next commercial break. It's a good one because it resets what Survivor Series could stand for. Paul Levesque still trash talking in the chats. It's all fun and good here. Let's get into the topic here that Matt brought up. And yes, Matt, you caught me late, but I still made a damn slide because I am that damn good. All right, let me get rid of my face here. Viewer topic right here. We're going to talk about it real quick. At this Survivor Series, Matt says do away with the branding of SmackDown versus Raw, which is still going to go for it because this is the new logo up there for Survivor Series. The Bloodline versus Tyson Fury, Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle, Kevin Owens, and Braun Breaker for the NXT effect to get them in the mix. What do you guys think about this for the Bloodline? This is the big feud. Other matches, I'm sure, will happen. Titles and other companies, SmackDown and Raw fighting. But this being the big feud for Survivor Series, let me know what you think about it. It is a good feud, and I think the Bloodline 100% has to be used as a main Survivor Series event. And I did put Naomi in this as well because I think by this time she should be in the Bloodline. Knox's he's gonna be there live. You get knocked for 2 hours with me next week. Tell your friends, tell your family, and join us on that journey to 800 subs. Please sub and help us grow. Get that fucking duck out of the corner. What if you can do top 10 wrestlers from Europe to represent NXT Europe? If there's some wrestlers in Europe, I only know Markova, Slamovich, who are from Russia. I'll maybe do that. I'm not too familiar with European wrestlers, but I'll see what I can do. He's up to 4. Your tribal chief, what do you think? Excuse me, our tribal chief. What do you think about this match at Survivor Series that Matt proposes? Your trivia chief. The smack talk is real. The spears are going around, and Triple H is heel now. The trivia championship is on the line. But look at this lineup here. What do you think? I think everyone's making sense in this because Drew can bring in Tyson Fury for the draw at Survivor Series. That makes sense with their singing stuff that happened at SummerSlam, at Clash of the Castle that wasn't supposed to be caught on air. I think this is good. I think this is a good thing. Let me know if there's anyone you mix. I had to ask Matt, Braun Breaker or Braun Strowman did he mean, but he said to bring in the NXT stuff. And then we got this coming up next commercial break. Trivia is starting at the next commercial break, so get your fingers ready. And let me know in the chats and leave comments. What do you think about this lineup that Matt proposed for Survivor Series? So, the smack talking. Paul Levesque is on it tonight. Book it. Paul Levesque, Matt says, book his Stream Survivor Series match for this year. Again, Naomi could actually join the Bloodline at Survivor Series once they do their stuff. Isn't something happening this week on Raw or coming up soon with the women's tag champs? No, that Damage Control, the heels are the tag champs. When are Sasha and Naomi coming back? That's what we need to know. Primetime's the champ. You got to take the title, Paul Levesque. You got to earn it. It's like NXT is a game show. This game show, this trivia is how you earn it. Survivor Series could look completely different this year. It might actually be interesting to watch, too. There's a lot of feuds that they can do with the women. I think Paul will very scarcely use NXT stuff. There is no gold in that banner right there. So I like what you got cooking there, Matt. Back here, Penelope Ford and Willow Nightingale looking good together. I think there's a lot of talent in the back that sit in the back that are women, especially in AEW, that work well together. And when you randomly put them against like a Jade or a Thunder Rosa or a Britt who are on TV weekly, I think they might get I don't want to say stage fright, but if you know what I'm saying, that's what I think. Matt, thanks for that. And let us know in the comments below if you're not watching this live what you think about that Survivor Series matchup. All of them have storylines going into it. It's a month and a half away, so I'm all for it. That they are. I do not rig anything. I need you to win it, Paul. Mom jokes coming out already. What's that sign in the front say? Okay, something for Perez. There's no. Did you see the sign that ended the show with Mox and Brian staring at each other? What does it say? CM Punk owns the Young Bucks or something. Leave it in the chat if you know exactly what it is. And this is going to be defended next commercial break. I might start it up a little sooner. In fact, I'm most likely going to start it up a little sooner, and I might try using that music again in the background. So let me know if it works. Knock, I'm telling you, man, it's like the heat from LA is from last week is in the chats. Call Glenn Fry because the heat is on. Willow Nightingale is fired up. She goes back, so they have a lot of the women do crazy gimmicks. She does a nice turn with that, but she's not crazy. She does she's a nice. Her gimmick is she's super nice and happy to be there. She does a nice turn like that. Nice kick from Penelope Ford. Into the face. Shut up, Jericho, with your fucking face. I'm telling you, We're going to talk about Primo Luigi or Luigi Primo on the show Sunday at 4. It got brought up at an open mic that I did today. Kip talking to the... It doesn't make sense. It makes sense if it was like something creepy. And Penelope Ford picks up the victory. This victory does not make up for her random loss. That was on Dynamite, right? Just checking so I can correct myself. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, that's right. They only have one women's match on a show. Sorry. I like Kip's look. It looks like an anime villain. I like it. Give all the trivia champions different theme each week. Time someone plays, you play their theme. Copyrights. We're on thin ice with copyrights the way it is, so it doesn't mean, you know. But we're almost there. We're like a month away. Dark Order and Hangman talking now. The Luigi use that dough. It is fake dough. I found that out I got down the Luigi Primo fucking rabbit hole the other day. Dexter Lumis 2.0? Yeah, there you go, Matt. What are we still doing? We still trying to get 10? We still trying to get 10 in a faction that's probably going to end as well? You know, Kip having I don't know. Should be on right now, actually. Dark Order should disband. I'm done with the Dark Order. But you know what I'm not done with? Trivia. We're going to do trivia now. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready at home to do some trivia? Which shoulder does it look better on? All Egos. Ethan Page is out now. Nope, that's the main event. What am I doing? There we go. All Egos. Ethan Page versus Danhausen. All Ego. Stokely Hathaway's The Firm, starring Tom Cruise. Paul Levesque is just seething for it. We're gonna have to just start trivia. We're gonna have to start trivia. Here we go. Get ready for trivia. Are you ready for trivia? Because it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Here it comes. Get ready. Danhausen out now. Here is trivia. I'm getting it too. Jesus Christ. Still halfway getting. No, we'll talk about that on the show on Sunday. Prime time's ready. Everyone's getting ready. Here we go. Question number 1 in 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. Believing he should have been number 1. Where did Matt Cardona rank in this year's PW 500? Let me see if the music works. I'm going to play this bogus rock music that's free on here. Let me know if it's working for you. Believing he should have been number 1. Where did Matt Cardona rank in this year's PWI 500? Jeez us. All wrong. 58, Matt, I'm about to surprise you. Where did Matt Cardona rank in this year's PWI's 500? Way higher than I thought, but I'm fine with it because this man put in the work on the indies. Prime time, got it. The defending champ. 13, number 13. That's it, prime time. We got it. Matt Cardona. We'll probably talk about this at some point too. Roman Reigns, number 1, was in the chat. Number 13. You can see some other ones on there. Josh Alexander, number 14. Drew up at 20. I'm fine with that. Matt Cardona, number 13. Question number 2. Who was the 4th ever NXT Men's Champ? Says, kiss my ass, Egos says to Danhausen. Who was the 4th ever? All of us seething still. He's trying to win. You can try 2 at home. Not Adam Cole, but Matt got it. Neville, Matt got it, Pac, whatever you want to call him. So many chords. And that is it. Egos picks up the win. I think it's going to be a long match. Ali, the phenomenal one, knock. A little off. These other ones were later on with Kevin Owens. Last year's Beyond the Edge was just canceled by CBS. Who was the host? This was on after Survivor on CBS. It was just canceled this week. Who was the host? Ricky Stark saying he probably should have said on Dynamite. I don't think Danhausen has said one. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Last year's Beyond the Edge was just canceled by CBS. Who was the host? Not Ray Lewis, not. We talked about this. That was way back when this was on. Nope. 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 Nick Cannon said kid number 9 this week. Black Adam on TV right now. Finally coming out this October. Weeks away from Black Adam. Beyond the Edge was just canceled. $4 p.m. Pacific time Sunday. Make sure you check out the show. The three of us will be putting it down. It's fun. It's interactive. And it's not just talking miles. We actually... Oh, it's number 10. Okay, prime time. He's got 2. There he is, Morrow at the top. The show's canceled. It was an okay watch. All right, Matt's got 2 points. We're on commercial. Let me know if that music's fun or not, or if you want me to turn it off. A little late. Matt got you. Let me know if you want the music on or off. Paul Levesque, a little late as well. Who did Athena sub for in this week's tag match with Toni Storm? Ray Lewis was on the show, and so was the middle fucking brat from Full House. All right, you digging the music? All right. It's free stuff from the company that brings us this fucking duck in the corner. Not Jade, Paul. There's only like 5 people you can pick the way AEW books women. Look at that. We have our first tie. Matt in prime time. All right, we got a race going on. I'm sorry, Knock. I know I don't know what hair is, but by a hair. So you can see here it says little fun things in here. I'm going to use a few more of these in the chats, in the game here. You know, all of us, I'm going to tell you about something called Google. When in doubt, type it out. What popular 90s comic is Batman crossing over with again this December? So check it out. I still have the first one, the first crossover. It was big time when it came out in the 90s. Story was okay. It wasn't terrible though. He says he's the champ, not a bum. Not Turtles primetime. I think I already did one of those actually. AEW had a mini show in Japan to promote the game. Chris Daniels versus Takeshita was the main event. That's pretty cool. Not X-Men, Matt. That'd be a huge... It's DC. DC Comics, and the other person from the 90s is not a DC character. Who's going home with the belt? Matt in primetime on the board. Someone else. You can do it. I know you can do it. Oh, I think my back can do it. 2 hours next week. Rampage. Not the Avengers. Prime time. Got it. Prime time versus Matt. This can be fucking dude. Here it is. Here's the new one, and here's the old one from the 90s. I still have the old one, so I might pick this up. It's going to be a one-shot. I don't know if that means one issue or one storyline. Woods talking with Mark Henry and Samoa Joe. There you go. Big Spawn guy. I love Spawn. I got like the first, I don't know how many issues. But next one. Which former WWE guy will debut on AEW Dark next week? Which former WWE guy will debut on AEW Dark next week? When they did these Rampage Dynamite tapings, he had his first match. Mark Sterling doing all of the talking. Not Linsterado. Have a rule: a champ has a decision to donate. You just come on, man. You just donating titles. Josh Woods. Remember, dude was supposed to be on a show like a long time ago. Winner. Knock it's that one. Oh, I'm sorry. There it is. Knock it's that one. There we go. We got some good stuff going on here. Yeah, Mascara. I can't start it. No dice, Paul Levesque. You're gonna have to earn it the hard way. You're not gonna have Daddy Warbucks just give it to you. Jade Cargill versus Diamante. The Gold Ticket Battle Royal. We have Lance Archer, Jay Lethal. It just went away on me. They give him a debut and they don't do anything with it. I am anti-Cena, damn it. Don't question my anti-Cena-ness. Alright, it is the main event. Josh Woods is getting... I swear that opening someone else is here in AEW. Okay stuff. He's supposed to be a beast/Terminator. There's some DNA in the background. Maybe he was formed from a mosquito found in Ember. I don't know what that is, man. But look at these great minds thinking alike here. Well, there is no chocolate. Only sexual chocolate. Mark Henry here. Don't tug it. Don't tug it. There it is. Josh. Joe is gonna kill you. Come on, crowd. Stand up. What bullshit. What disrespect. More disrespect. The way Jay Lethal was done on Dynamite. Not a fan. Jay Lethal, I'm sure, is cool with it, but... Alright, I gotta say, I'm just gonna give this to you really quick. I have the shirt on. Yes, yes, yes. Mr. Clean. Yeah, Paul Levesque. Alright, we have 12 minutes left of this show. I have 9 questions left. This is the match on right now. Carnage says Joe's gonna kill him. Predict Charlie Bucket does a run-in for the Golden Ticket Battle Royal, and for Ruka out streaming like Vic. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. That's a good one, Matt. Jay Lethal is the man. They're not using him right. Carnage, I'm sure you can attest to this. They're not using Jay Lethal right. More ROH Championship being defended in the main event of AEW television. By the way, Magic Erasers by Mr. Clean. Awesome. All right. Are you ready for more trivia? Are you ready for more questions? Riccaboni is on. Oh, I'm happy now. You ready? You ready? Here we go. Next question. Question number 7. Here we go. What record is Jungle Boy trying to join Jon Moxley with for an AEW wrestler? I know my grammar sucks on that question, but it was in one of those title things done by AEW this week. More trash talking. A team up against me? Bring it on. And that's the bottom line. Dad jokes now. Guys are kind of onto it. Okay, so it's most wins to a certain number. Guess that number. What number does Jon Moxley hold is above the record for wins in AEW? What is Jungle Boy trying to... His next number is that number. So his most wins to a number. Again, I worded this like crap. But what number is Jungle Boy trying to reach to? He's 1 win away. All of us, all wrong answers. Not 50, not 40. Most Dynamite wins? Nope, it is an AEW number. Not 100, not 56. Who knows? People wrestling on Dark probably have close to 1,000. They're just not. Prime says strike out. Not 47, not 100. Again, not 100. What is the number? What number does Jon Moxley surpass? He's the only one to surpass this number. Jungle Boy is 1 number away. Matt, Paul Levesque giving you a sledgehammer. He wants you to answer correctly. Not 57, not 75. Probably just look up Jungle Boy's record on allelitewrestling.com. 16, no dice. 80, Matt got it. 80 with the help of Paul Levesque's sledgehammer. Matt got it. You can see right there trying to join Jon Moxley as the only AEW wrestler with 80 plus wins. Commercial, picture in picture. Next question, as Josh Woods is in control. Loving Rick and Morty so far this season. Michael Jordan's 1998 Last Dance jersey was up for auction this week. How much did it go for? And I want an exact amount. If you do the estimate, I'm not going to give it to you. Love Rick and Morty. What a great show. Hey, I'm just going by what I showed you. What AEW said. Prime time, that's what I thought it would go for, but it's not that much. Nope. Nope. Matt is more in the ballpark than prime time, I'll say that. Again, thank you for watching live tonight, Friday night, joining me here at the West Coast Podcast Station. Hit subscribe and hit those thumbs up for me. Help the algorithm grow so we can get better and do bigger things. Right now, we're doing trivia for this title that Primetime took last week. Matt's taken a few times already. Knock from the channel has taken it. Paul Levesque is trying to help Matt win it this week. Michael Jordan's jersey from The Last Dance, 1988, is up for auction this week. How much did it go for? Fat Laces in the chat. Let me preface this. You are all wrong. I want the exact number. I want the exact number. There's an exact number. Giving the sledgehammer to Matt again. Fat Laces, thanks for joining. How you doing? There's an exact number out there. It is just under 10.1. Find it. You got it. You got it. It is an exact number. The Smile movie will not make me smile. It does not look good. There is an exact number. It is just off of 10.1. The papers, or the papers, I'm fucking old. The websites are just rounding up to 10.1. Primetime, no. If you have a source that says that's what it was, let me know. It is just under 10.1 million. It is just under 10.1 million. A blimp is crashing on 911 this season. It is less, it is like just shy of 10.1 million. So many of you are so close. It is just under. Find the exact number for me and you get a point to take home tonight's Trivia Championship here on Rampage live stream. Zendaya, big winner at the Academy this past weekend. Good for her. You can do it. I know you can. Carnage Rage, not 9.1. Oh man, I'll tell you what though. You got the numbers in there. This should be a 3-pointer. Jordan, there is an exact number. It is just under 10.1 million. I know someone can find this. I don't want to have to come back to a question, but I might have to. Josh Woods in control. That's too low. Again, it's just under 10.1 million. Just under. Matt, tell me the source for that. I'm gonna let you know if you are correct or not. Paul has given you the sledgehammer. This is Matt's answer. I'm not. Let me know the source for that. According to what I have down, that's wrong. That's too high. It is just too high. If you can find my answer before Matt gives me it, you get it. It is around Matt's answer. It is right around Matt's answer. No source, random guess. You're close. If I was rich, I would totally buy this. It is around Matt's answer, so you can find the number that is less than Matt's answer. Primetime, not there. Matt, not there. 8 million. Way, a little bit more than that. All right, I might just give it to Matt. I'll come back to this one. I'm going on to the next one. I know someone can find this. Les, get those other numbers out of there. All right, now you're just fucking confusing me. Here he comes. Fat Laces. Fat Laces got it. There it is. Fat Laces just comes in casually and says, hey, you know what? Here's a fucking answer for you. Fat Laces. Oh, I love it. That's how much it went for. I would totally buy this if I was fucking rich. Yeah, you got it, my man. Fat Laces picks that one up. Next question as Josh Woods on the top rope. What does Wardlow's new shirt say? Wardlow has a new shirt out. I wear the same shirt every fucking Friday. Woods. Oh, I gotta call him Josh Woods. Saying Woods just confuses me. More trash talking from Paul Levesque. Matt could win it. Fear the Wardlow. That's not it. What does Wardlow's new shirt just released on AEW Shop? You even added it in there. Primetime gets it. That is it. It is Pin Me War Daddy. Mayhem Wardlow is an older one. And by older, I mean like a week with AEW. Question number 10, as Woods is... This is basically a showcase for Woods and other ROH people. Samoa Joe's not going to be Samoa Joe here in Tony Khan's AEW. What Marvel villain got his own podcast this week? This was released during Disney Plus weekend last weekend. He is tough. I will give it to him, and his gym game's pretty good. There it is. As much as they showcase Josh Woods, Samoa Joe picks up the victory. Tatiana, she was good on She-Hulk. It is a Marvel villain, Paul Levesque, not Kingpin. Matt, he's giving you the sledgehammer. It is part of a series of podcasts that they did. Hawkeye had one, Wolverine had one, I think Star-Lord had one. It is a podcast that Marvel does, a main villain that we want to see yet in Marvel movies. Not Loki. It is a Marvel villain that has not been in a Marvel movie yet. A huge one. Tony Nese and Josh Woods beating up on Joe. Joe doesn't get it. A villain, not a hero. I'm pretty sure Shuri is Black Panther in the new movie. Speaking of Wardlow, he is out right now. Nope, that would be a good one. Is there anybody out there? Anybody listening? I'm going to talk to you about a small town murderer. All right, War Daddy. No, Tony needs saved him. Not Kang. Kang has been in Marvel. We have a good amount of questions left. There you go. Matt got it. Dr. Doom. Wardlow chants are going crazy. Wardlow versus Joe. Paul, Hawkeye had one. Yeah, that's a pretty good guess. No. I forgot. It's someone who we've seen in stuff, but I can't remember his name. Good guesses, everyone. Next question. Penelope Ford just had a birthday Wednesday. How old did she turn? How old is Penelope Ford? As 2 titles are being held up. 1 title is being held up that is an AEW title. Let's go, he says. Yeah, you gotta check him out. Not 29, not 27. How old did Penelope Ford turn this week as Need for Speed is starting up on TNT? This movie sucked, I'm sorry. Harbour is, what's his name? David Harbour from Stranger Things and Black Widow, who's going to be a Thunderbolt. He is going to be in none of these answers. Nope. He is going to be, David Harbour is going to be in another Sony movie. We talked about it, Knock. Sony made Uncharted. Now their studios are making another one. Matt got it. That is it. She is 30. Happy birthday to Penelope Ford. Gran Turismo. That's the movie he's going to be in. Little late Val Aces, but that is correct. All right, I got 4 left. If you guys want to talk about anything else too, let me know. Who had to step over Jimmy Kimmel to accept her Emmy Award? I want the exact name. I don't want the show. And I don't want to listen to Need for Speed, so that can go. Paul Levesque is in your corner, Matt. It's gonna fucking run. Gran Turismo goes to space right out the bat. Who had to step over Jimmy Kimmel to accept her Emmy award? We're going to talk about it. I want the exact name because I want you guys to know who this woman is. She is in the new Weird Al movie with Daniel Radcliffe. She's blowing up. This show is coming back this week. I will say that. And someone mentioned the show in the chat, so that's why I did not put the chat up, is because it is her show that she created and she got famous by doing YouTube stuff. Hi. There it is. There it is. Knock got it. That's another point for Knock. Quinta Brunson, Abbott Elementary, coming back this week. Was it the 21st? Yep. Yeah. I just need the full name. Chappelle Show right there for you. The gag was meh. Whatever, but she had a co-star that won too. This show's really good. Please check it out. And Primetime, I cannot go all the way back up to the chat, but Primetime asked, do you watch Abbott Elementary? Yes, I do, and I'm looking forward to it coming back. And yes, that is Chris from Everybody Hates Chris on the left. The woman on the right, she plays the principal. Best part of the show. Love it. But if I do not put stuff in the chat up on the screen, just guess it's going to be in trivia. So keep that in mind. What 2 years are on Y2J's new Lionheart t-shirt? 2 years are on Lionheart, Chris Jericho's new t-shirt. And the word daddy is nowhere to be found in this new t-shirt. Primetime, if you get these quick enough. No Primetime. No Matt. There you go. Paul Levesque is your manager, Matt. Look at that. 2 years for the Lionheart t-shirt. 2 years are on there. You can look it up. You can find it on AEW shop. Not that. He accepts Paul Levesque teaming up. Unreal. Look at what's happening. The shakeup that is happening on the Paul Levesque era of Rampage livestream. Nope. There it is. 1990 and 2022. You can see it up there on the right. Primetime's not like that. But there it is. Good job. Someone's Google works. I write these down just because I can look back at them throughout the night and say, oh, this person got that. I love that they're on the stream with me. Thank you all for streaming with me. I really do love this. So, what Keanu Reeves movie is getting a sequel 15 years later? What Keanu Reeves movie is getting a sequel 15 years later? Just announced today. Very surprising, actually, especially with some other stuff that's going on. As Need for Speed bores audiences live on TNT. Let's turn this off. You'll probably get better bandwidth. Prime time. You needed this one. Constantine is getting a sequel. Yeah, not The Matrix. That already got a sequel, Matt, and it put me to sleep 2 or possibly 3 times. Ugh. Coming back for his bell next week. Knock. Thanks for checking in on the chats. Knock, always doing great stuff. All right, this is it. This is the last question. Is everybody ready? Is everybody okay with the music still playing? And yes, check out the podcast this Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to be talking Luigi Primo and everything else that happened in wrestling this week. Paul giving the sledgehammer to Matt. Tell you what, Paul, if you get this right, the point goes to Matt as well. Next question, last question. Here we go. What series premiere did Sasha and Naomi attend last night? I agree, Fat Laces. Can we just move on? This is like the 15th iteration of Constantine 2. He has more iterations than fucking Batman at this point. Yes, they didn't do a TV show that got canceled twice and brought back 15 times. Prime time, the quickest, the EST of this question, Andor. There you can see it. These two blowing up. They're doing big things. They were just down the street here at the Andor premiere, which premieres this week as well. Yep, Sasha with a very fashionable Leia costume. Let me know if you're going to watch that. I'm going to leave this up here. I'm going to tally everything. Enjoy the music. Chat amongst yourselves. It is either Matt or Prime Time. Folks, let me just... Who won? Now what? Yes, it was Star Wars related. All right, who won? Was it Prime Time? Was it Matt? Want to know who it was? It was a tie. Here we have our first ever tie. Co-champs. Matt and Prime Time. Matt and Prime Time, co-champs. I do not do tiebreakers. The more winners, the better at this. Nice job, everyone. Thanks for playing along. Paul Levesque helping Matt get to that victory. I don't even know what number champion this is for Matt. Unreal. That's right. I'm not running down to the ring and tearing my quads. This is a tie. I'm leaving it at that. No sudden death. Let there be 2 victors tonight. Enjoy it. I hope you all had some fun with this. I love doing this every week. I do appreciate you all checking it out. And you know what? You can just give each other the Slim J face That has been Rampage. Let me know what your favorite match of the night was. If you had any highlights or anything you didn't like on there. Yeah, Royal Rumble 94. He's going to hold on to it. I don't do sudden death. We have 2 champs tonight. That's just the way it is. I like there being more than 1 champ. And thank you for watching Rampage with me. I'm going to go get some food because I'm starving, Mom. And I'm going to watch something. You want to know something fun to watch? I love this show because it's different. It's almost like Survivor, but it's like Survivor meets Real World meets like Vanderpump Rules. It's on Bravo. You can go watch it right now. It's called Below Deck. It is madness. It's messiness, and I love it. This is it. The title. 2 people. Cliffhanger. You guys really want a bonus question? Do you guys really want a bonus question? I don't have a picture up for it. Okay, fuck that. This is not okay. That's it. Matt, are you still here? This one's funny. Prime time is beautiful. Matt, let me know if you're on. Still, I'll do a bonus question. Chatting like you want one. Matt, let me know. All right, bonus question. Here we go. I'm going to type out this question. You know what? I don't have time to type it out. Let me just ask it right now. Who just posted that they trained with Natalia and Tyson Kidd? There you go. Who just posted on Instagram that he trained with Natalia and Tyson Kidd? Who from AEW just posted? Well, they're doing that. Thank you all for watching. This is Rampage. We do this every Friday. Next Friday is 2 hours. We do this for 2 hours together, folks. You have to get an adult diaper and just fucking kick it. Still here, looking for the answer. Who from AEW, what male from AEW just posted on Instagram that he just trained with Natalia and Tyson Kidd? This is only the only tiebreaker here. Not one of the guns, not Swerve Strickland, not Wheeler Yuta, not Ethan Page. Who just posted this? Sorry, Matt. Primetime got it. Shawn Spears, Primetime, officially the champ. There it is. Not Wardlow. It was Shawn Spears. Primetime, you took it. You're a little late on that, Matt. Almost. Just by this much. You asked for a bonus question. You got it. We could have all been happy with 2 champs. But no, you wanted finalization from tonight. Primetime, you are champ again. Canadian wrestlers stick together, eh? Bunch of computer language out there from Primetime. The boyhood dream continues. No. He says it's a tie. It's a tie. You know, I didn't have to. I didn't have to for this because I'm in my comfy chair. All right. Good sportsmanship. Good job, Matt. Good job, Primetime. Good job, everyone else. Primetime, thanks for helping Matt. Oh, the heel continues from Paul Levesque. I love every bit of it. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to call it a night here. Right, Jericho, my own voice. That is it. That is Rampage. If you got more questions or anything else that you want talked about on the show, we have a 2-hour show next week. Put them in the comments after I go off the air, and I'll check them out and put some segments together for next year. Look at that. Good sportsmanship. The feet hit the floor. I love it. And we will see you at Grand Slam. I was telling him you said hi, Matt. That is it. Folks, for the West Coast Popcast, thank you so much for joining and taking time with me here Friday night and watching Rampage. Make sure to hit all those fun buttons to help us grow. Like, that little thumb down there, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Make this a big party. We are going to do this again next week for 2 hours. We're going to have some fun. Adult diapers, some snacks. It's going to be great. That's it. Keep the trash talk alive. Have a great weekend. And most importantly, folks, you know what to say. Always. Loving it. Loving every bit. Be excellent to each other. Take care, y'all.